Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Build an Audience and Get a Steady Stream of Coaching Clients Without Being Pushy. Now, as you can tell here, I actually am in my car, just got back from the gym, and I have an interesting story that I wanted to share with you real quick. So a friend of mine is a health coach, okay, and she actually got an email the other day talking about a mindfulness class. Apparently there's going to be I don't know if it's a certification per se, but it is a class. It's like a 4 or 5 day class where they're going to be able to learn how to be able to, have this methodology relating to mindfulness and being able to teach people and things like that. Anyway, she asked me, listen, what do you think? Does this look like something, that maybe I should consider? And I took a look at it, went to the webpage and everything like that. And I got to tell you, the page, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but the page was not really set up great. It was a little jumbled. It wasn't, in my mind, clear. The copy wasn't great. The page wasn't set up well, okay? It was one of those deals where you could tell a lot of money was spent on it, but you could also tell that the person, or maybe the people doing it, didn't necessarily know how to do that in terms of what works for marketing and stuff like that. Anyway, I took a look at it, right? And, we talked a little bit more. And I was like, well, listen, I mean, if it's something that you want to do, if it's something where, you feel like it can help with your practice, by all means. And she's like, all right, great. So she wound up doing that. And this wasn't a cheap deal, $1,500, $1,600 or something like that. Not all the money in the world, but not a $20 book either. You know what I mean? So she wound up doing it. Now, you might be thinking, all right, Brian, that's a great story, but how does that help in terms of building my practice? And it's actually very simple. I'm going to walk back to a point I already made. The page. The page was not that great. The sales letter didn't look good. It was kind of, like I said, very jumbled. I mean, it was professional, but it just wasn't laid out right. And here's the point. She wound up doing it anyway. Okay. And you're like, okay, what does that mean? Well, I think a lot of times as coaches, we have a tendency to be so focused on what we're doing and how it's being done, right? The modality and the type of coaching, and let me get another modality and let me get some more coaching. We get so focused on that we lose track of the who. Okay. The reason why that my friend decided to go do that was because that sales page was targeted to the right people, or in this case, her being the right person. This was $1,500, $1,600. Okay, it was not a $20 book, but she decided to do it anyway. And I think that when you're talking about, you're going out and you're engaging people and you're trying to move forward and things like that, remember the who. Remember what it is that you're trying to do with folks, obviously, but remember the challenges that they're trying to face. Remember that you need to market to the people who already have a problem that they know someone like you can solve. We get so focused on trying to, be everything to everybody that, listen, a great start, not to, overstate it, but a great start would be simply to say, all right, what is it that I know? What is it that I'm trying to do? And then who is it that would be best suited for actually hiring me to do that? I think when we focus less on the what, less on the how, more on the who, and if you're struggling to get coaching clients on a regular basis, that is an absolute first step where you can go. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. If you'd like, swing on by our blog. You can go to practicebuilderblog.com. You'll find all kinds of good stuff on there. Some of it you'll pay for, some of it that's free, but all of it designed to help you build an audience and get a steady stream of coaching clients without being pushy. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.